Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Travel and Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. Whoever may be joining us, we appreciate it. You know, we always like to highlight some of the really good things happening in our community. That's why we invited back to the show Mr. Joey Vining, the president of the Children's Water Safety Awareness. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Excited about getting ready to do our event in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I love it, and it's a really good thing. And I want people to know about the event, but I think sometimes people don't always understand or know what the Children's Water Safety Awareness is. Let's talk about why it is that you came up with this idea and why it was so important.
Okay, I had lost a grandson to drowning a few years back, and I was sitting in my office in 2016, and one of my employees came up to me and asked me if I had lost a grandson to drowning. I told him yes. He showed me in the newspaper 2 drownings that had happened. He said, "Man, we ought to start something up to try to slow some of this down." So we just started up in 2016, and right now I got approximately 30 good active members that I couldn't do without.
Wow.
And another
30, that's a lot of people
30,
to help volunteer,
30 real good
man.
active members. And in our last meeting, we looked at each other and said, we're not getting any younger. So I got my oldest grandson, Sage Pellegrin, to kind of recruit some younger generation in there because we're not getting younger. They're going to have to take over one day.
Right.
And
sure.
so try to get this younger generation in here and kind of help us out and see, to get this thing continue moving forward.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that y'all do and some of the impacts y'all have made in the community.
I tell you what, since we paid for we handed out over 2,037 swimming certificates since 2016.
Wow.
And we handed out over 1,360 life jackets to kids, and 95% is in the Terrebonne Lafourche area.
Wow.
But we're trying to get some movement into St. Mary. It's probably going to be the last parish we're going to pick up, if we do pick them up. But the problem is to find swimming pools. I mean, there's no other place, I don't know, anywhere that's got as many swimming pools as Terrebonne Parish Recreation
We
Department.
right.
And every town has one, and we lost several for the storm, so that kind of put us back this year.
Right.
Hopefully, the recreation departments in the parish can keep doing what they're doing and charging us a minimum amount for swimming lessons. It's awesome. We couldn't do it without the parish. So.
Yeah, and being able to do that, I remember back in the day. I can tell you, growing up, and and I'll give my age a little bit, and I'm in my mid 50s, but way back when, I mean, everybody kind of went to swimming lessons, and we've kind of gotten away from that, and so now it's nice that y'all are being able to provide these certificates and provide these lessons.
The main thing the swimming pools and the parish is having now is finding lifeguards. So we're gonna be having more meetings in the future about what can we do to get the kids involved, especially the swimming team. Every high school got a swimming team. If they can help us out, that's another thing. If we need to get the younger generation involved. And let me tell you, when you leave one of our meetings, you feel so good. I know I do.
Right.
But since from what we do, you really don't know when you're saving a life. The only thing you can go is go back in past history. Like from 2011 to 2016, we lost around 14 kids under the age of 14 to drowning.
I remember you telling me that.
We started this organization in 2016. We cut this down to 7.
Wow,
So-
cut it in half.
So we cut it in half, and it's by getting the awareness out. Of me going to speak and my members going to speak to the recreation departments in the summertime, and for the kids to bring that information home. So evidently it's working.
Yeah.
We ride around town, and when we see a swimming pool, that tells me there's no fence around it, correct? Because I can see it. So, and if there's something floating in the swimming pool, especially colorful, a kid, I sent him a letter in the mail, and it starts off like, I'm not saying you don't watch your kids, but what we are saying is the neighbors drive up, there are 2 or 3 year-olds, sees that ball floating in that pool next door, he's going to do his best to get away from his mom and his daddy, because it don't take but a second for that kid to disappear. And I got a story where we had 4 kids at a birthday party. 2 boys, 2 girls, 4 years old. Put them in the house, and I had a swimming pool. I bought it at the dollar store for $8. I put a step ladder, 8-foot step ladder, and of course a swing set for the kids. And I let them out the door. The 2 boys, 2 girls, and a boy went to the swing set. The other boy went to the step ladder. Didn't even look at that swimming pool. So what I did is I come back and I put a ball and a duck in that swimming pool. Guess what? All but one went to the
Right.
swimming pool. So that draws the little kids' attention. So please, if you got a swimming pool and there's no fence around it, but if there's something floating in it, or even take the ladder, if it's possible, take the ladder out or put it inside the pool to
Right.
protect a kid, because you hear stories. Well, it'll never happen to me. Let me tell you, I said the same thing.
You never
and
thought
it
it would.
happened to you. And believe me, I don't want no person to go through what me and my family went through.
Right. And that it makes it very, very difficult. But you make it personal, Joey, and I appreciate that. And again, you're not telling people what to do or how to do it. We're just making some recommendations based on some of the research that's been done about the best ways to do those kinds of things. And if you can't put up a fence, there's a lot of people that are waiting on monies for whatever reason to be able to do that, or they've never had a fence. It's one of those things we're talking about, Joey, about how you're trying to help the community. We've got to wait for the community to help you. But give us that statistic on the number of times you've had to kind of communicate with people about fencing.
Yeah, when I send letters out to the people that have stuff floating in their pool and ask them to remove them, they've been good. 9 out of 10 times it's been removed. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
We write back in a week or so, and it's removed. It's sometimes things, they just simple things we just don't think about.
Right, right.
And
it may start on the side of the pool, but if you don't have a fence, then the wind may move that stuff into the pool.
Yeah,
And it's just one of those things. If we can remove it, it'll make a difference. And
it's
so
the
that's a
same
good
thing
thing.
like a bucket of water at your house. And turn the bucket upside down, get the
Right.
water. That's what I teach the kids to go home and tell their parents.
Right.
Believe it or not, there's other things around the house that
Right.
you need.
Yeah. Look, a number 3 tub, you turn it right side up. You can get water in that, and an infant can drown in that
Oh yeah,
very easily.
easy, very easy.
So, but one of the ways the community can help you is this event you've got coming up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we this is our 4th annual Pastalaya cook-off. Of course, in 2020 we couldn't have it
Right.
because of COVID, and then 2021 we didn't have it because of Ida. So 2023 is really special for us. We need the public to come out and support us because we missed 2 years, and that's part of the ways where we raise our money to do what we do.
Sure.
To continue to save lives from accidental drowning for young children.
Well, and you talked about the impact that was being made, from 14 to 7 is a huge difference. But you also mentioned a statistic about the number of years that we've gone here with drownings, and that's changed.
Yeah, we on our 2nd year, going on our 3rd year. This 2nd summer is just about over with, going on our 3rd summer of not losing a child to drowning in Terrebonne and Lafourche Parish. But we had 2 close calls. 2
Right.
very close calls.
Okay.
Where a couple of kids had to be air meted out of here to Children's Hospital, but had 100% recovery.
Oh,
So
that's
awesome.
wonderful. And again, I like sharing that information because it's important for people to come out. So, Jim, put that flyer back up again. I want to let people know about it. It is the 4th annual Pastalaya on the Bayou Cook-Off, again, hosted by the Children's Water Safety Awareness. It's going to take place on October 29th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's at the Houma Courthouse Square on Good Street, and it is $125 entry per team, and you can have up to 4 members. They're going to have awards for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and a People's Choice Award. Something very important, teams must cook enough to serve 50 people, and no rice. It's pastalaya, baby. It ain't jambalaya, it's pastalaya. So for an entry form, you can contact Joey here, who's right here on the show at 985-860-6625, or you can reach out to Marvin Vining as well at 985-637-0796, and Ronnie Leday would take your call as well at 985-688-6398. Got some other things that are going to be happening for that day as well. Joey, tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. All the pastalaya you can eat for $7.
Yeah, that's a wonderful
And
idea.
we're gonna have anywhere from 20 to 30 teams. We're hoping.
Oh my
cooking-
goodness, that's
cooking-
fantastic.
Cooking at this event, so it's gonna be one of our biggest ever.
Let me see if I can do the math. For $7, I can try at least 20 different pastalayas. Yeah, this one's in.
Yeah, I don't see how the judges do it because they're gonna have to taste every one of these.
I know that's right. Listen,
And,
I'm hoping they get awfully full, Joey, because I'm hoping you got 30 teams out
oh, I'm
there.
sure we might
Yeah.
go over that 30 mark. And
So
also,
some other things going on for the kids,
yeah, we also got the hamburgers, hot dogs,
right?
and homemade chili, nachos, and soft drinks. Um, and we're also the main thing. We're gonna be signing up kids for free swimming lessons.
Right?
We're gonna have our life jacket trade up program and also free CPR classes to parents. So come out, and also we're gonna be doing it again. If you can't make it out for this event, don't give up on us. We're doing it again at Thibodeauville
Okay.
on November the 12th at the Cajun Corvette Club Car Show.
Right?
We're gonna also be setting up there.
Okay.
So if you miss this one, come on by and see us over there, and we'll sign you up.
I got a better idea. How about they go to both?
Yeah, that's
Right?
even better.
Okay, very
That's
good.
it.
Now,
And
we
I'm-
also have a Halloween costume contest
yeah, we're gonna
for
have
kids 12 and under.
we're gonna have a Halloween contest for kids, and also we're gonna have a Halloween contest for adults.
And that's at 3
We're
o'clock.
also gonna have a pumpkin carving contest. Bring your
Okay.
carved pumpkin. You don't have to carve the pumpkin there; just bring it on, and we'll have judges there to judge your pumpkin. And that's all gonna happen hopefully around 3 o'clock that afternoon. Come
Okay.
early and eat lunch with us, and
Okay.
grab a hot dog, hamburger, all the pastalaya, and also the children under 12 eat free, so you can't go wrong.
Oh, my goodness. The children eat free, $7 for all you can eat for the pay one price. And also, there's going to be live music.
Yeah, we're gonna have a KR production. It's a karaoke company, and this guy is pretty awesome. He'll walk around, and he's awesome. When I first seen him down in Grand Isle area, I said, man, we've been having live bands. I want to give this karaoke guy a chance.
Okay.
And he's really awesome. It's KR Productions. He's out of close to Baton Rouge area, Gonzales area, and he's gonna come down and do it just for gas money. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Again, a silent and live auction, as you mentioned, soft drinks, sweets, hamburgers, and craft vendors. And so, Joey, we're really excited. We want people to go out to this one. We want them to go out to Thibodeauville. But again, Jen, put that flyer back up. We can let people know October 29th, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It'll be on the Houma Courthouse Square on the left side on Good Street. So you can kind of see teams got to cook enough for 50 people. And again, it's Pastalaya, everybody, not jambalaya. So no rice. All right, we got about 15 seconds.
And it's not too late to get your team together and sign up.
Right.
You can do it the night before.
If you need to,
If
can
you
call,
need to, just
call
come on
Joey,
by.
860-6625.
We also got a website, cwsahoma@gmail.com. Just contact me through there, but you can 24/7 on my phone.
Very good. Mr. Joey, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you all for inviting me.
All right, and that will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming here on HTV.